to talk about the hexagon cardigan, which was one of my favourites. My name's Lucy. I'm quite a chaotic crafter and I love to craft. It's my passion. Crochet, needle felting, embroidery, all sorts of stuff. I'll give anything a go. But this is the hexagon cardigan. Now if you're new to crochet, the hexagon cardigan is absolutely brilliant because it's quite easy. If you can do a granny square, you've mastered granny stitch, then you can do this, because basically instead of making a square you make a hexagon, and it's how you fold it that you get one arm of your cardigan. Now, to say I like making these is an understatement. I'm going to show you the ones I've made. So this one is a little bit unusual for me because you always have a little bit of a back panel to join, and I've put granny squares in this one. This is the first one I've done like it, and I don't always want long sleeves, so that's a shorter sleeve version. We have a pink one. This is a really long one. I've actually washed this one the other day and I was really amazed at how well it washed, because it's just DK wool. In fact, this one, this mottled one, is pound shop. They don't really exist anymore, do they? So this one has quite long sleeves, and I did change the sleeve here, so that I think that is a mixture of single crochet and double crochet on the sleeves. But other than that, it's, you know, very traditional granny square with the bottom. There's that one. And then I've got a green one. Now I made this one to go with a dress. It was the exact colour of the dress, and then I decided I didn't like the dress, but I've kept the cardigan. Quite oversized, long sleeves, yeah, big baggy snuggly sort of autumn colour one. Got another blue, which this one I recently changed. It was cropped and then I've just added on more, so I make the sleeves longer, and I basically just went round the bottom. See, that's the thing about these cardigans, you could do any colour you want, so you can actually make them to match whatever you've got. You could use up wool. This is a cropped yellow one. This is like a summer version. On this one, I've done something different in that I've done, instead of doing the classic granny stitch, I've just done double crochets, a couple of lines of double crochets. So you could do almost the whole thing in double crochets if you wanted to change it up. I think I've seen someone do a tulip version. Is it Amora Crafts does a tulip version? I think there's loads of stitches that you could use on your cardigans. I'm sort of intrigued to try another one because I've made so many. I feel like I really should try something a bit different. So this is I just wanted a red one. It's kind of not too cropped, but not as long, but it's got long sleeves. This one I'm struggling with this one, so I don't really wear it. It's not even the colours. It's cropped, but something's not right. I put a button on this one. I don't usually, so because it's cropped, it would sit and just hang. So you can pull it in, so it's more like a cross. I don't know if you can see that. So it sort of fits nicer. It pulls it in a bit, and I put a little double button on that one. So yeah, so I'm not really sure. I've kind of thought maybe I should make this one longer, but there's that one. Then there's this one. This is a little grey cropped version. I wear this an awful lot. It's just like a nice layer, usually under a long sleeve top. Hold on, I've got more to grab. Two more. So this is quite a recent make. Lovely big orange one. I absolutely love this. It's nice and bright. It's got not full length sleeves, but they're a good length, and it's just really long. This is maybe the longest one I have. I think I just love this one so much. It's so soft, and it's a mixture. It's actually a mixture of Stylecraft, Special K, DK, and wool something or other. I can't remember the name of the other one, but yeah, really nice bright colours. And then this is the last hexagon cardigan. I don't think I've got any more. I've just got something stuck to it. This is one of the first ones I've made, so I love the fact that these are like 3/4 sleeves, and it's just really big and baggy and autumny and just a proper like snuggle, but if I've got long sleeves on, they're not dipping in things. That's the beauty of making your own things. You can make them to the exact colour you want, and you can make the sleeve length. So if you like really long sleeves, you can make long sleeves. If you want really loose sleeves, you can make loose sleeves. There's patterns available to bring the sleeves in if you want to. And then the other thing I did, which is not a, actually there's a cardigan missing. I've got a purple one somewhere. I just realised that. So the other thing I did, and I did this a bit wrong, but this is a hexagon cardigan to here, and then what I've done is just gone straight across and changed the neckline a bit actually. But you can make a jumper from a hexagon cardigan. I also put some squares on the bottom, so that is a little bit different actually. I went wrong because I joined it here. I went straight across, I joined it here. I shouldn't have. But as you can see, if I hold up, yeah, you should be able to see from this. If I hold this up, you could very easily just go from the neckline to about here, just go across, and you would have a cardigan, not cardigan, a jumper. Or you could put buttons on. I haven't put buttons on many of mine, and since I love buttons, you would think that's what I would do. So that is my collection of hexagon cardigans. Like I said, it's a real confidence booster if you are new to crochet, but you can do a granny square. You can make this, I promise. I don't have a tutorial for it because I'm not very good at doing tutorials, but there are absolutely loads out there. Just start with a basic one. Don't go for any fancy stitches, just start with a basic one unless you're really confident. My next plan, although I said I want to try some different stitches, I kind of want to make, I'm stuck between a Halloween version that is long. I don't know whether to do like a bright, like greens, bright orange, black, or what I would do is put the squares on the back and pockets on the front. I haven't put pockets on any of mine, but I would put pockets on, and the granny squares would be like ghosts, pumpkin, eyeballs, that kind of thing. I thought I might do that, but I also would really like, and it's a bit annoying because I have this one, so I kind of like to do a grey and black, but much more black. But on the back, I'd like it to be longer, I think, or a bit longer. On the back, the granny squares, I would like those to be moons, stars, something a bit more like gothic-y, I think. So I'm a bit torn between exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm sitting between those two projects, which may be my next project. I do have some wool, so I could definitely start the brighter version one if I went for that, but I don't have wool if I want to do the black and grey, so I'd have to go and buy wool. I think I will use DK or maybe an Aran weight. It will probably be Stylecraft, but not necessarily. We'll see. I'll let you know when I've decided. But yeah, that's my project, and I'll share it with you when it's done. Take care. Bye.